10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff!
Good evening. How's everybody doing, and what is going on tonight? Other than Albert Pujols hitting home runs 699 and 700 at the beginning of the Cardinals and Dodgers game. So we're going to celebrate that milestone by opening 8 boxes of Bowman Mega, 4 boxes of 2021, and 4 boxes of 2022, and we're going to get started in less than 20 seconds. All right, good evening, everybody. Like I said, we're going to be opening 8 boxes of Bowman Mega tonight. You just saw the subscribe notification pop up, so I guess I'll just start with, be sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to get notified when we go live for breaks in the future. Albert Pujols. One of the things I was going to kind of talk about this evening was Albert Pujols hitting, maybe not making that 700 milestone. Last week when we did our break on Friday, he was sitting at 698, and before the game tonight, he was still sitting at 698. So I was going to bring up, whether or not we thought he was going to actually make it, and then I believe it was first 2 at bats, hit home runs. He's hit 700, so congrats to Albert Pujols. All right, Brandon said, yes, I made it. Hey, good to see you, Brandon. I don't think we've seen you around here today, so welcome. Tonight's a little different for a couple of reasons. First off, this is the first time that we are doing a random team break. All the breaks before tonight have been team auction breaks. Tonight we're doing random team. That's a good thing and bad thing. The reason I say that's a bad thing is I kind of messed up the eBay listing, and as far as my timing of when I put it up and how eBay allows you to do fixed price listings. And as a result, long story short, basically we have only, I believe, 20 spots taken up. We have 10 spots left. So one of the first orders of business tonight, when I bring up the buy-in list, each team obviously was $20. I'm going to do a little bit of a flash sale. If anybody wants to buy into any of the 10 spots that are left for $15, I'll let them go for $15 a piece. You can buy 1, 2, however many you want if you are interested. If you're interested, let me know in the chat. If you're not interested, that's fine. I'll be more than happy to throw cyber breaks into there and add a few cards to my personal collection and see how that goes. But if you're interested in buying those at a deeply discounted price, it'll be $15. That includes shipping and everything for any additional teams that you want to add. I thought about lowering the price at the end of the listing this evening, but I thought that wouldn't be fair to you guys that paid the regular price, so I thought I'd offer it up to you guys for the $15 price before we get going. So let me know if you're interested in that. Joey said he struck out first at bat, but then 2 home runs in a row after. Okay, gotcha. So he struck out his first at bat. I just saw that he hit the first 2 the second home run in the 4th inning, so I wasn't really paying close attention to the game. I kind of assumed that must have been his second at bat, but I guess that was his third. So again, congrats to Albert Pujols. I'm going to pull 2 of them here just so you know what we're looking at here. Here's one of the boxes of 2021. Here's one of the 4 boxes of 2022. Tonight we're going to be starting with the 2021. We'll open those 4, and then we'll jump to the 4 boxes of 2022 and go through there. So Brandon said, yeah, it's my first time here with Cyber Breaks, and yeah, welcome, Brandon. Good to have you around. Moving forward with next week's break, which is also going to be a random team break, I'm going to do it a little bit different, just as far as eBay listing. It's funny, when you do an eBay listing and I put it on there as a fixed price, the only options it gives me is a 1-day listing or just I list it until complete, or until I take it down. And I did the listing until I take it down. But the problem is, and this is probably how you guys ran into me in the first place, is whatever night you're looking at maybe buying into a break, you go and look and see what breaks are ending soonest, and you look and you find one that makes sense. The problem is that the listing I have up, if you search that way, won't come up as something ending soon. So most of the people that would have found this listing are people that are already aware of cyber breaks. So what's going to happen, you'll see the listing for next week pop up on Thursday evening. I'm going to do a 1-day, 24-hour listing. It's going to start Thursday evening. It's going to end Friday evening. And then obviously, like always, we'll do the break on Friday night. So that's how that'll work. Joey said, I'll pick up a spot. So, okay, one spot to Joey. Let me get something to write this down. What you can do is PayPal, if you don't mind. PayPal, there we go. It's cyberbreak7. It's cyberbreak7 at gmail.com. Go to PayPal, enter, throw in cyberbreak7 at gmail.com. It should bring up the cyber, bring up my PayPal information, and send that $15 for that spot, and I'll get you loaded up here with another spot. And like I said, that's kind of my fault, the way that the listing went up and the reason why it didn't sell out. Joey said, just send now. Okay, I appreciate it, man. Let me, here in a second, when we go into the buy-ins list, I'll get your name thrown on there an additional time. Next week when we do the break, just so you know what you're looking for, we're going to be doing the 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Hobby Boxes 2022. I had told you guys last break I wanted to do those earlier this week, but my shipment kind of got lost and rerouted in the mail, and I didn't end up getting those 2 boxes until yesterday. I was hoping to get them last weekend or Monday at the latest. Didn't end up getting them till yesterday, so wasn't able to do a midweek break with those Topps Chrome Hobby Boxes. So I'm just going to load them up, and we'll do those for next week, so keep an eye out for that. All right. And Joey, I got that, so we're good to go there. So we're going to jump over to the team buy-ins list, and one moment. Okay, so you guys should be able to see here the names that have bought in the spots. I'm going to throw Joey in here again. That's for the second time. And I assume we're going to go ahead and we're going to go forward with this. So what I'm going to do is, we'll load up the last handful of spots with yours truly. All right, there we go. And we're going to pull all of these names over to, and just so you see what we're going to do here. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to randomize the order of the teams. So the teams are now in a random order. We're going to go to random.org, and we're going to throw in all the names here. So everybody's name is in here, and we're going to roll the dice to determine. So 9 times. So we're going to run this 9 times, and on the 9th time, that's going to determine the order. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And there we go with the timestamp. So let's copy this over. There we go. And I think, here, let me make sure we can see the timestamp here. There we go. Okay, so we got, well, we got myself with the Angels, Joseph M. with the Astros, myself with the Athletics, Donald P. with the Blue Jays, myself with the Braves and Brewers, Mike F. with the Cardinals, Wes A. with the Cubs, Dan J. with the Diamondbacks, Roy D. with the Dodgers, Brandon F. with the Giants. We have Cyber with the Guardians and Mariners, Mike F. with the Marlins, Roy D. with the Mets, Mike F. with the Nationals, Joseph M. with the Orioles, Wes A. with the Padres, Dan J. with the Phillies, Brandon F. with the Pirates, Mike F. with the Rangers, Kyle F. with the Rays, Roy D. with the Red Sox, Stephen L. with the Reds, Cyber with the Rockies, Kyle F. with the Royals, Cyber with the Tigers and Twins, Ashley R. with the White Sox, and Wes A. with the Yankees. And Joey said, oh no, trash throws. My apologies, Joey. If it makes you feel any better, I guess you got the Orioles, and they do have some nice prospects in their system. So we'll see what we can pull for you there. All right, so let's switch back over to the main screen. And I need to get this. I have a hotkey messed up here, so every time I switch to the main screen, it's going to pop up that subscribe notification. I need to get that fixed. All right. Joey said, all good. You do like the Birds. That's your second favorite team. Well, there we go, man. I didn't get you the Dodgers tonight, but I got you the Birds. So there you go, man. So real quick, before we get started, a few things to go over. The PC giveaway. Each week I give away a handful of cards from my personal collection, so stay tuned after the break. As soon as the break is over, we're going to run a race on here, and the top 3 places on that race, number 1, number 2, and number 3, will each win a card from my personal collection that will go out with your shipment with whatever card you get tonight. Also, another thing to point out, we're still waiting for a winner on the Cyber Jackpot, and the Cyber Jackpot is now up to $170. So it's a $170 hobby box. If I pull a serial numbered 89 card for anybody tonight, that could be 89 out of 100, out of 200, out of 300. It just has to simply be serial number 89. Whoever that card belongs to will also win a hobby box with a $170 value. If nobody wins tonight, the next time we do a break, it's going to jump up to $180, and we're just going to keep that going until somebody finally wins the Cyber Jackpot. And the 100 subscriber milestone, you'll see right underneath the Cyber Breaks logo at the top of the screen, you see a little count or a little ticker type thing there, a little bar, a progress bar that's at 54. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away a hobby box to one subscriber. So we're just going to keep pushing for that. That'll be our first milestone. And then once we hit 100, moving forward in the future, we'll set a new milestone, and I'll give away some more cards or a hobby box, or maybe even a nice graded card or something. We'll figure that out when we get there. But right now it's a hobby box. Once we hit 100 subscribers, that's going to be given away. And then one more thing. each week I've been letting you guys know, be sure, and I'm going to pin it to chat here, go to the website, cyberbreaks.net. That's the website for Cyberbreaks, and set up an account there. There's a couple reasons we're doing that. Once we have enough people that set up accounts on cyberbreaks.net, we can move our operations for Cyberbreaks off of eBay and onto cyberbreaks.net, and that will allow us to save on eBay fees, and I'll be able to bring down the cost of these buy-ins by doing that. So go to cyberbreaks.net, set up an account. The other reason you want to set up an account is when we hit 100 subscribers and I give away a hobby box, I'm going to be doing the giveaway from everybody that has subscribed, or that has set up an account, I should say, that has set up an account at cyberbreaks.net. So when you have a chance, go ahead and jump over there and set up that account at cyberbreaks.net. And let me pin this to the top. And there we go. All right, so we got the buy-ins all set. We have those ready to go. And so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get going here. And we're going to start with the first box of 2021 Bowman Mega. If you've been with me the past few weeks, we have had some pretty awesome hits out of Bowman Mega. We have, so far we've done pretty much, for the Bowman Mega, we've done 2022. We haven't dipped into 2021 yet, so this will be the first night we're doing both 2021 and 2022. But we pulled some nice autos. We have pulled some really nice low-numbered parallels, including last week. So let's see what we get tonight. And you know what? I just realized I accidentally opened the... Well, you know what we'll do? We'll open one of the Mega Box packs, and then we'll go through the regular ones and open the last Mega Box pack at the end here. That was a nice one. We got a Julio Rodriguez, Joe Adell, rookie of your favorite. Brandon said, set up an account, became a member. Thank you very much, Brandon. Much appreciated. Like I said, once we get that account number up, we can kind of move operations over there. We'll be able to bring down the prices of breaks even more. And that'll be a good time for all of us. And there's a nice Adley Rutschman. Hey, and there we go. We have a Blaze Jordan first Bowman. This one's a first Bowman paper, but the Blaze Jordan first Bowman paper does carry pretty good value. So we're going to load that up. That'll be the first one that goes in the Trombot's trophy case. So, congrats to, that would be Roy D on the Blaze Jordan. Yeah, it's good to have you here, Brandon. Tonight's going to be a slight, I think in the chat and the people watching live, is going to be a slightly lower count than normal just because of how I said I kind of screwed the pooch on the way that I did the listing. But we should have that corrected for next week and be up running full speed next week. And also, when we're opening these 2021, the big rookie we're looking for in 2021 is Ke'Bryan Hayes. So if we can pull a Ke'Bryan Hayes, that'd be pretty nice. And then, of course, we're looking for the big name prospects. There's a Shohei Ohtani. Okay. Oh, and I mentioned that next week we're going to be doing the Topps Chrome 2 hobby boxes. Some of you guys, you may already be aware of the big, I guess, screw up that Topps had with Topps Chrome this year. Part of the Topps Chrome product in hobby boxes and jumbo boxes was, and there's a nice card, we have a Jason Jason Dominguez Chrome. Chrome Prospect. That'll go up in Trombots Trophy case. So Topps had a bit of a screw up in hobby boxes and jumbo boxes. They were supposed to include, amongst everything else, short prints. And those short prints that had a number of key rookies and whatnot did not get included in the initial shipment. So Topps is sending out what they're calling silver packs, to everybody that ordered hobby and jumbo boxes. And those silver packs are going to include distribution of the short prints that were supposed to be included in the release and a number of other cards. So what will probably happen is I don't imagine that I will get those silver packs before the break next week. So we'll go forward, we'll do the break, and then whenever I do get those silver packs at some point, I will open them live whenever the next break is after that. I'll open, or I'll do it, maybe even do a short video just specifically for that. I'll open those, and then those will also get sent out at a later date to the appropriate people who won those teams for the break. All right, Jaron Durant. And there is a nice Adley Rutschman. Mojo Refractor. Brandon said, yes, sir, let's get some Brian Hayes. You got the Buccos. Yeah, we'll see what we can do for you, man. If you ask, perhaps you shall receive. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, in 2022, the biggest rookie is Wander Franco. And a couple of times during breaks, we have gone on some serious Wander Franco runs and pulled a lot of Wander Francos for the person who had his team each of those weeks. So maybe we can do the same for you tonight. I saw I saw an article that Craig Kimbrell got pulled from the closing role for the Dodgers, that they're going to go by a closer by committee type situation moving forward. And there is a nice one. That is an Anthony Volpe, the top prospect in the Yankees system. So congrats to Wes A on the Anthony Volpe. Joey said, yeah, I think in the Hayes parallel is hiding in those Mojo packs. Yeah, we'll see, man. So I guess for a Hayes parallel, it would have to be one of those Rookie of the Year favorite parallels to pull a parallel of Hayes, I believe. Joey said, you're getting killed tonight, 10-0. Yeah, unfortunately, the Albert Pujols explosion tonight came at the expense of the Dodgers, so... There we go. We have our first Brian Hayes. So congrats to Brandon on a sweet rookie card. Oh, and it's worth noting, if you guys hear, like, in the background tonight, like running water or any kind of noise out of the ordinary, we've had a lot of rain today, and my sump pump keeps kind of kicking on and off this evening, so it may kick on during the break. So if you hear something goofy, that's probably what it is. And there's a Jason Dominguez paper. Oh, I was so, guys, I was pretty irritated earlier this week. I was opening a box of Topps Series 2 Jumbo for my personal collection. And let me pull it up. I have it up here, actually. I pulled a nice little redemption card for Lewis Robert. It's a 1987 Topps baseball chrome card. So those silver packs that come in the boxes of Topps that have like the chrome 1987 cards are all like, they're kind of gold. I got this redemption for an orange autograph refractor parallel. Nice little card. Nothing crazy. It's Lewis Robert, but it's still an orange one. I believe it would probably be numbered out of 25 for an auto. It was pretty nice, except that, look at this. And I've redeemed a lot of cards in the past, a lot of redemptions. It would not scratch off. I started just lightly scratching it with a coin, and it scratched through to the paper. The actual silver material would not come off. So I'm going to call Topps about it probably next week. See, I don't know if there's anything that can be done in this case. I know these can be mailed in, but I assume that the number under the silver there still has to, you still have to be able to see that. I would guess. So it's literally scratched off to the point like where I think I scratched off the numbers. So there's going to be no way to read those numbers. The silver crap or whatever wouldn't come off. So I may be out a pretty nice Lewis Robert auto there. So yeah, I've scratched a lot of those in the past, and they've always scratched off real easy. I've never had an issue, and that one, no such luck. Well, hey, look there. We got a Mojo Refractor Rookie of the Year, Brian Hayes. Congrats again to Brandon. I knew it. We're going to go on a little Brian Hayes run here. Joey said at least it's not Panini. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to call customer support, see if there's anything that they can do. I don't know if there is. I've heard pretty bad things about customer support with Topps when it comes to redemptions. But we'll see. I mean, worst case, I'm out that card and it stinks, but what can you do? Christian Robinson. Hey, there we got a parallel. We have a Jordan Adams Blue Mojo parallel, and that one is numbered 060 out of 158, 60 out of 158. Jordan Adams. So congrats on the nice parallel. Well, I guess congrats to me because I wound up with the Angels tonight. But we'll throw it up in Trombot's trophy case. Jonathan India. J.J. Bleddy. Brandon said a little tiny bit of acetone on a Q-tip. Very little. It will bubble up to scratch off stuff. Too much, you might pull the ink. So I mean, that's probably that may have worked. My issue, unfortunately, is that in trying to scratch it off with a coin, I literally scratched through the paper. I don't think at this point I'm going to be able to even reveal that code. Even if I get the rest of the silver off, I think I've ruined the code to the point that I can't read it. Yeah, thanks, Joey. Cyber finally gets one, man. After week of selling out all the breaks, I make a little snafu here. We don't get them all sold out, and I wind up with a card to put in my PC, man. So Aaron Judge is still sitting at 60 home runs after not hitting a home run yesterday or today. I've been obviously, as a Yankee fan, watching, oh, there's Aaron Judge. Speak of the devil. This happens often. I feel like anytime I bring somebody up during these live breaks, I immediately pull a card of that person. I've obviously been watching closely, waiting and hoping for this big home run to come. Hasn't happened yet. In yesterday's game, I believe it was the ninth inning, he hit one that everybody thought was gone. It was dead center field and ended up coming up 4 feet short. What would have been his 61st home run and a walk-off home run at the same time. Kevin Alcantara. That one is going to go to West A. That's a pretty good one, I believe. That one has decent value. Congrats, West A. So do any of you guys play MLB The Show, the video game that was originally a PlayStation exclusive, and the last couple years it's been available on multiple platforms? Did any of you guys play that game? And we have one last box coming up here of 2021 Mega. Bowman Mega. Joey said you haven't played. I have played that game pretty religiously, I guess, for quite a few years. I think the first year I played it was like 2005, maybe. You said that it's funny you mentioned that, Joey, that you wish it was on PC. That's what I'm waiting for at this point. So I've always, back in the past, I used to be kind of like, when it came to consoles, I was an Xbox guy. But then I also owned a PlayStation just so I could play MLB The Show. Well, over the past number of years, I graduated, I guess you may call it, to PC. I pretty much play exclusively PC games. And I heard the announcement that hey, there's a nice O'Neill Cruz prospect. I heard the announcement that a couple years ago that MLB The Show was coming to multiple platforms, and I was hoping PC. And 2 years into it being on multiple platforms, and they still haven't gotten it over to the PC. So at this point, I thought about buying an Xbox or something, but I'm not going to do it. I'm holding out. I'm waiting for that thing, for MLB The Show to hopefully hit PC. At which point I'll start playing it again. I mean, I've always loved it. It's an amazing game, and I'd love to play it again, but I'm just not going to buy a console to play it when I have a nice gaming PC. I'm not coming to them. They're going to have to come to me. Yeah, you know what? We have a Switch in this family, and it came out before it was released. The beta came out where you could play it on the Switch, and I played it for a while on the Switch, that beta, and it was horrific. I mean, the frame rate was super low. The graphic fidelity was absolutely terrible. And I mean, obviously it's a Switch. You're not going to get what you would get out of a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, but I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. Joey said, yeah, so there is a card collecting element to it. It's pretty much the same, like Madden, all of the modern sports games have a similar thing, like where you collect cards and then you build a team by collecting those cards, your online team to play against other players. I'm more like I more so enjoy the traditional style, like franchise modes and stuff, just playing, you're playing through a franchise and that type of thing. But yeah, you can. In fact, they're Topps cards. I mean, it's Topps licensed, so it's like digital Topps cards you collect, and people will pay stupid money for these digital cards. I mean, in the hundreds of dollars, just to get a digital card and upgrade their team with whatever player that's on that card. I prefer my cards in physical form, so. Personally. All right, on to the 2022 Mega. Yeah, Super Mega Baseball. That's exactly what I've been playing. I have a gaming PC, and I had forever ago I had pre-ordered the Steam Deck, and actually just got my Steam Deck like 2 weeks ago. And that's one of the games I've been playing like crazy on the Steam Deck is Super Mega Baseball 3. I love that game. Super Mega Baseball 3, it'd be super cool if they could get an MLB license for it. But the gameplay is so fun. Such a fun baseball game. In some ways, I mean, the pitching and batting mechanics on that game are just make the game so fun. Yeah, like if they had the MLB license for that game, I mean, I would be in heaven. As much as I like MLB the show, the batting and pitching mechanics and even the fielding mechanics are just, I don't know what it is. It's actually in some ways more fun to play than MLB the show from that standpoint. So yeah, if they acquired an MLB license, like I wouldn't know what to do with myself, man. That'd be a good day. Yeah, it has a little bit of like that Super Nintendo like simplistic gameplay style. I mean, it has like a lot of strategy, and it's in some ways it's very sim as far as like the statistics and whatnot. But it just has that element of fun to it that just makes it a super fun play each time. Spencer Torkelson. And there's a nice hit. There's the Mojo Refractor for Elijah Tatis. So congrats to Ashley R. Ashley R on the nice Elijah Tatis Mojo Refractor. And we got a parallel of Robbie Martin Jr. That is number 160 out of 250. Robbie Martin Jr. And another good one right there behind it, Henry Mendez. Yeah, the jersey matches, man. Man, those are awesome. Anytime you can get those parallels that are Nice jersey match. That just adds a little bit to it. And we have a Joshua Baez. And that one's going to Mike F., the Joshua Baez. Yeah, that Jackson Churio that we pulled last week, the parallel, I knew it was a nice card when we pulled it. I didn't think it was out of $199, but the book value anyway on that card is freaking $250. I didn't realize when I pulled it was quite that expensive of a card. Or quite that, I should say, didn't realize it had that much value. Oh, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, I posted a video earlier today. I received a shipment of PSA cards. I sent in a bunch of cards to get graded months ago, and they finally came. They key Brian Hayes right there, second year card. They finally came in today, this morning. So I went ahead and did a blind PSA reveal, opening them up and seeing what kind of grades I got, and overall, I think it went pretty well. In fact, I've already got, I put a few of them in my personal collection, and I listed a bunch of them on my eBay store. So if you go to the eBay store, I have a bunch listed. And let's see. Joey said it was a pink parallel. What was the pink parallel? Did I miss a parallel? Is that what you're saying? It's highly possible. I'll look again in a second if I missed one. Sometimes I get talking. Let me look here. Oh, the Churio. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. The Jackson was a pink. In fact, it was like not lavender. What do they call it? Fuchsia or something? I don't know. I'm not good on all those fancy colors. But yeah, it was basically pink or whatever fancy name they have for pink. The parallel for it. But the graded cards, I'll show you, and I know Joey that you'll get a kick out of one of them if you haven't watched the video yet, and I'll pull that up here in a second, show it to you. Yep, right here. I came back. It's a Cody Bellinger auto rookie Gem Mint 10 that came back at 10 for me. So that's one of the many cards that I listed on the marketplace. Like I said, I kept a handful, a small number of cards for myself, for my personal collection, and then I listed the rest of them on eBay. Except, I had one card, if you watch the video, all the cards came back, you're hoping for 10s. Most of them came back 10s. A small handful came back 9s. And then one card, I still can't figure out why, came back a 7. So I ended up giving that card to one of my kids. So... yeah, the Cody Bellinger, I pulled a redemption for that, years back, 2017 or whatever it was, his rookie year. I pulled a redemption, sent it in. Man, it must have taken tops a year and a half to get that. In fact, I had totally forgot about it. And then one day it shows up in the mail. And there's a nice one, Curtis Mead. Congrats to Kyle F. on the Mojo Refractor, Curtis Mead. So yeah, that redemption shows up in the mail. And then I had it, just sitting around for a long time, and I decided to send off a handful of cards a few months ago, and that was one of them that I sent off, hoping that I would get a 10, and sure enough, I got the 10 on it. Yeah, you know what's crazy about it? If you watch that video, Joey, I 3 of the cards I sent in were were the same cards. Aaron Judge, his tops rookie card, his just basic tops rookie card. Because if it can get a 10, it grades pretty high because it's a paper card. It's hard to get a 10 in it. And I had quite a few of that rookie card, and I picked the 3 best ones that I had to try to. Oh, here we got another parallel. We have a Matt Manning. Purple, number 74 out of 250. Number 74 out of 250 for the Matt Manning Rookie of the Year. So 3 and 2 of them came back at 10, and I thought all 3 of them had a very legitimate chance of getting 10s. And 2 of them came back at 10. And the other one came back a 7, and I cannot figure it out, man. No idea. All right, 2 boxes left. Let's there's the knife. Let's hope for some nice parallels or an auto or something out of one of these boxes. All right. I know, like, I don't, yeah, I mean, hey, there's a pretty nice Spencer Strider rookie. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I mean, I'm no, expert or whatever, but, like, there's got to be, like, a pretty good flaw to get a 7. I mean, something very noticeable, like a pretty bad dinged up corner, horribly off center, just rough edges or something, one of the, the surface. I mean, I have no clue. I cannot figure out what it was. Yeah, he's a Bo Sox fan. I mean, 2 of the 3 Judge rookies, identical, all 3 identical cards. 2 of them got 10s, but they decided to stick it to me and give me a 7 on one of them. So literally the difference in value between a 10 and 7, that Judge right now is selling for over, a PSA 10 for his just regular Topps rookie is selling for over $350 right now on eBay. The sale prices are coming out at around $350 and even a little higher. And as soon as he breaks the record, it's probably, I actually marked it pretty high. I think it's going to jump even higher as soon as he breaks that record. So yeah, a PSA 10, you're looking at $350 to $400. A PSA 7 sells for about $30. So Jason Dominguez. And there's a nice Roberto Campos. And there's our buddy Jackson Chourio that we pulled the pink, lavender, fuchsia, whatever color it was last week. Still, even the regular Mojo Refractor is a pretty nice. His cards keep climbing. His cards are doing very well right now. And we have a Max Muncy. I just saw an interview earlier today with Joe Ryan. The dude's pretty funny. They had him I think on MLB Network or something. Pretty funny guy. And he also, you can't really tell from this card, but his current look with his hair, his like mullet kind of almost thing, and his mustache, he looks like Billy from Stranger Things. If you've watched Stranger Things, the dude looks just like Billy from Stranger Things. All right, one more box. One more box to go. Let's get a little bit of cyber luck for the last box. Let's get some Henry Davis Mojo magic. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. I would love to pull you a nice low-numbered serial or a Henry Davis or a Henry Davis auto. Autos obviously. Oh, I thought we were missing a purple there for a second. I was like, what the heck? No, we got them all. Four blue, 2 purple. Obviously, autos are not guaranteed in the Bowman Mega, but we have certainly pulled some autos. We haven't done too bad there. Including the first, about 5 weeks ago, 6, I don't know, we pulled that Ellie De La Cruz auto. A huge hit, and his cards are skyrocketing. So I'm not, I mean, who knows what that auto could bring in right now. This is another one of these funky packs, man. I get these all the time in Bowman Mega. These packs, they're supposed to have 2 chrome cards, and like, what the first one had 2. This one looks like it has 3 chrome cards. There's an O'Neal Cruz, a rookie. Max Muncy paper. Had 3 chrome cards in that one. One of these is probably going to have 2 chrome or 1 chrome card. We'll see. Or maybe we just got an extra. Yeah, see, 1 chrome card in that one. So we had 3 in the previous pack, 1 in that pack. Here's the final pack of blue, or regular pack, I should say. Colson Montgomery paper. Adley Rutschman. Pulled a nice Adley serial numbered card last week. All right, here's the first Mojo pack. And there we got a Churio Mojo. That's our second Churio Mojo refractor. We'll stick it right here with this one. All right, last pack, guys. Last pack. But don't go anywhere quite yet. If you're still with us, we're going to run a race as soon as this is over. I'm going to give away a few cards from my personal collection, so stick around. There's a nice Trey Sweeney. That one is going to Wes A. The Trey Sweeney first Mojo. All right. And so there it is. Let's recap these. We got the Trey Sweeney Mojo, Curtis Mead, Roberto Campos, 2 Jackson Churios, Max Muncy, Henry Mendez Mojo, Joshua Baez, Matt Manning, Elijah Tatis. And we got the Robbie Martin 160 out of 250 purple. And then from 2021, we got the Kevin Alcantara. We have the Brian Hayes Rookie of the Year favorite. We have the paper rookie, Anthony Volpe Chrome, Blaze Jordan paper, Jason Dominguez Chrome. And then we have the Jordan Adams blue out of 150. So congrats to everybody who will be receiving all those cards. Obviously, every card we pull goes out, the base cards and everything. So you'll get every card for the team that you had in the random selection. And the 3 cards that we're going to be giving away today. Oh, a second. All right, so the 3 cards we're going to be giving away are: third place is going to be getting a Shohei Ohtani 2021 Greatest Hits. Second place, Luis Robert first Bowman paper and set for second place. And first place is the Wander Franco Bowman rookie. So let me get the names here for the race. I'm going to sort these, and I'm going to filter out my name. I do not want to win the race. So let's go ahead and pull it up on the other screen. All right, here's everyone's name except for mine. And we're going to get going. All right, so again, first place is the Wander Franco rookie. Second place, Luis Robert first Bowman. And third place, the Shohei Ohtani 2021's Greatest Hits foil card. And it looks like we got Kyle F. in first, Stephen L. in second, and it was close for third. We're going to have to bring up the results. Donald P. in third. So first place, Kyle F., you're going to receive the Wander Franco rookie. Stephen L., you're going to receive the Luis Robert Bowman first. And Donald P., you're going to receive the Shohei Ohtani 2021's Greatest Hits. So congrats to each of you on those. All right, so I've had fun. It's been a good time as usual. Again, don't forget that next week we're going to be doing 2 boxes of Topps 2022 Chrome hobby boxes. Those that buy it now is going to go live basically right about 24 hours before the break starts. So pretty late Thursday night is when it'll go live. It'll be live all day Friday to buy into. We'll try to get those sold out. I'll have a good price on it so we can try to get all those spots sold out. And we'll be back here doing this again next week. I look forward to hanging with you next week. And until then, keep collecting.